Okay, now we are going to take a look at the direction of the relationship. Okay, so we have something called cross filter direction. The cross filter, look, by default, when you create a relationship between the dimension and fact table, it will be like a unidirection. The arrow is flowing from your dimension table to fact table. The arrow is pointing towards or pointing downwards to your fact table. Is it possible for me to use my fact table to filter customer dimension? Or is it possible for my sales fact to use product dimension? In that case, you need to enable this direction as a bidirectional relationship. Another situation is there are some requirement. Like, can I take my product dimension table to filter the customer dimension table and vice versa? But if I wanted to use my product dimension table to filter this one, I don't have any direct relationship exists between these two tables. Do you agree with me or not, Avinash? Because there is no line is going between these two tables. The line is going from here to here, here to here. Since the line is going from here to here, this guy can filter this guy can filter this guy. But if I want this guy to filter this guy, there is no relationship here. There is no cable connection. Okay. There is no relationship, nothing but the relationship. Okay. There is no relationship. So this is kind of, so your manager wants to know, so let's say there is a requirement from your manager. Hey, can you tell me how many number of customer purchased each product? Okay, this is one report in itself. And then the next report is, I wanted to see each customer purchased how many products. Each product is purchased by how many customers, and each customer is purchased how many products. To answer to the first question, each product is purchased by how many customers, you need to create the relationship between these two tables. But we don't have any common key, right? Here you have the product ID, cat ID, but you have customer, you don't have the product ID, cat ID here. Hence, you cannot create the relationship between the two tables. Okay, what is the way out? The only way out is you need to ask this guy to talk to this guy. It's something like simple analogy is, okay, I just pass it. Okay, let it record. See, the simple analogy is, supposing, this is Avinash, this is Sumit. Okay, they don't have direct relationship. They cannot talk to each other. This is me. Okay, if Avinash wants to talk to Sumit, he has to talk to me, and I should be in a position to talk to Avinash and then get the details and then give him. Right? If he needs some information from him, he has to talk to me, and then I need to get the information from here and then give back to him. But first of all, I don't have the opposite. I don't have privilege to ask him any question. If I ask the question directly, Sumit only can ask me question. Avinash can only ask me question, but I cannot ask Sumit the questions. He will beat me. Okay, and then he will beat. So what I have to do is, since product dimension to filter this table, I need to enable the bidirectional relationship between them. See, it's something like this. See, this is Avinash, this is Sumit. If Avinash wants to talk to Sumit, he has to talk to me, and he is telling me, hey, sir, can you get me Avinash detail? So what I do is I need to talk to him, right? So in that case, I need to enable this one as a bidirection. This simple analogy can help you to understand both and then okay. Look here, this single direction will become double direction. Look here, up arrow. Look here, can you see up arrow? Down arrow and up arrow. That means bi-directional relationship enabled between these two. So now what I do is, to demonstrate this, how it works, I will make the default one as a single, which is nothing but a unidirection. And I will just go back here, and then I will use another page for you to refer it back later point in time. Okay, so what I do is I'll just create a table visual. And what I do is, I'm talking about the product dimension table, product dimension, product name. I just drop it here. And then you want to see how many each product is purchased by a number of customer, or customer ID. I just drag and drop it here. But customer ID is something C001 and all is there. It is a string data type. I just click on this down arrow and then use count. Count of custody. It gives me number of times purchased by the customers, how many number of times each product is purchased by the customer. But it is not doing the filtering. It gives me 66666. It is nonsense. Okay. So now what I do is, for our understanding, table, I just drop this here. And then here I just put the customer name. I just want to see how many number of customers are there. Look here, in total, we have 6 customers are there. The number of customers are 6 here. It repeats the 6 for each and every product. Because this product dimension table, is not related with, we did not create a relationship between these two tables. This is a customer dimension, this is a product dimension. We did not create any relationship between these two tables. Can we see any line between these two? Avinash, no, right? Sumit, nothing. So what I do is, in order for the Avinash, he asks some question, but he cannot talk to him directly. He talks to me and I cannot talk to him directly. What I do, in order to talk to him, I need to enable the bidirection. Once I enable bidirection, I can talk to him, talk with this guy back, and then I'll get the information, I'll give it to him. You just think that way, okay? I make it both. So two-way communication, okay? It's something like that. Look here, it is doing perfect job. Since I enable the bidirectional relationship between fact table and the customer dimension. So cashew nut was bought by 3 customers. Coffee was bought by 2 customers. Dry grapes was bought by 2 customers. And some students, they ask this question, Satya, the customer ID column is already available in sales W04 table. Instead of bringing the customer ID column from customer table, can't I bring it, put it here? So will it work? Custody and yeah, custody is there, right? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong table. That's the problem. Sales, not sales W04. We are dealing with sales fact table. So this is come from customer and this is come from product dimension. Yeah. The customer ID, I can bring it here. I can make it count here. It is not showing the correct value here. Okay, already we have only 6 customers. How can we say the cashew nut was purchased with 14 customers? How many in total? We have only 6 customers are there. How come it's right? It is showing the total number of transactions here. Okay, 14. Maybe these 3 customers, they would have purchased in 14 different transactions. Okay, it is not making sense. Hence, I'm going to remove this one. Now you understood, right? This one may be slightly confusing. Total number of customers 6 in this case, but here the product name comes from product table. This one comes from customer table, but instead of customer name, customer ID used it. And here I just went and smartly I changed it as a count. Give me the count. Cashew nut was purchased by 3 customers. Now what I do is I just go and put the customer ID just like that. Okay, and here cashew nut was purchased by 3 customers, right? We'll go and test it here. Testing is also important here. I just go here and then I just minimize this sales fact table. I just select the sales fact table. And then what is this one? Cashew nut is the product. Okay. We need to find out how many customers. Cashew nut, what is the product ID? We need to know that. P004 is the, okay. I just go here and I just select the P004 product here. We wanted to see how many number of customers. Okay, and here the customer ID is C004. And here I put the customer ID here. Okay, and here, okay, now what I do is, okay, we C01. See, look here, this product was purchased by C01, which means John. And this product was purchased by C002, Chris. And this product was purchased by C004, Raj. And right, so 3 different customers, they purchased the cashew nut. And what are the C01, C002, C004? Can you see apart from C001, 2, 4? Apart from these 3 customers, can you see anything else? Nothing, right? Look here, C01, 1, 2, 4. 3, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. No, I'm talking about cashew nut. Cashew nut is the P004. I filtered the P004. So here, can you see, other than these 3 customer IDs, C1, 2, 4. Can you see other than 1, 2, 4? No, right? Can you all understand or not? Someone dropped from the call. Prem Kumar. Okay. Avinash, Sumit, Nitesh, are you able to understand? So, in total, 3 customers. If somebody is asking here, don't tell me how many times C04 purchased. Don't tell me how many times C001 purchased cashew nut. Instead, you tell me how many customers they purchased P004. What we say? 1, 2, and 3. 3 customers, they purchased P0. Now we tested it. It is correctly doing it. So I'm going to clear the filter and just go back here. And my testing is fine. I just remove this. Now you understood, right? It is doing correct job. Now now what we did, we enable the bidirectional relationship between these 2 tables because we want to use the product table to filter the customer dimension table in order to find out each product is purchased by how many number of customers. For this, we enable it here. But if I want to use this table to filter this table, what should I do? If I want Sumit to talk to Avinash, so I should talk to Avinash, right? Currently, Avinash only can talk to me. If I want me to talk to him, what should I do? I need to enable the bidirectional relationship between these 2. This one will become double arrow. Okay, I just go here. So instead of product name, I'm going to say customer name. Instead of customer ID, I'm going to use the product ID here. Because you want to see the count of the product, how many number of products purchased by each customer. Chris purchased in total 8 products. Chris not only purchased cashew nut, he purchased other products also. In total, he purchased 8 products. Emil purchased 6 products, right? So that is what we can see here. But you ignore this one, the total. This is not the correct one. Okay, if you add all, then you will not get this one. You can ignore this at this moment because we are using count here. Okay. Fine. Okay. So this count is nothing but the total number of records in my this table, the sales fact table. Okay. So if I wanted to use my product table to filter this one, you need to enable the bidirectional here. If I want to use my customer dimension to filter this, hence you need to enable the bidirectional here. But in practice, if you manually go and click on it here, and if you change it from single to both, and if you leave it as it is, this one will become permanent. In the real-time scenario, we are not working only with these 3 tables, we'll be working with multiple tables. If you enable bidirectional relationship between the tables, it is an overkill. It consumes a lot of CPU memory and all because you have billions of records are there. In product also, you have billions of products are there. Right? So if you open it just like that, what will happen is it will consume too much of memory. Unnecessarily, it goes and it does the bidirectional relationship. It filters this one back and it does this one. It does this back. It is an overkill. Okay. So what we do is we will, in real-time scenario, we will make it unidirection only, the default one. We will not enable the relationship as both. Instead, we will leave it, the default one is single, right? We will leave it as single. But if I use single, what will happen? Look here. If you see here, I just go back here. See, this is each customer purchased how many number of products. Okay, for this, each customer purchased how many. So I need to enable bidirectional here. If I go here and make it single, what will happen? This guy cannot talk to this guy directly because there is no direct link, but he has to talk to this guy, and this guy should be in a position to talk to this guy. But I disable this, right? I reset it back to single, how he can talk. So now what will happen? It is not doing this. Look here, 14, 14. 14 is the total number of records in this table. Display the same thing here. Hence, bidirectional relationship. Hope you understood, right? I made it very simple. Since you don't have IT background, it will take some time to understand this one. It is not only even when I learned the past, right? And when I joined 14 years back, it took time for me like you. But only thing is hard work. Keep watching it, practicing it, understand, and you will be able to understand. Okay. But this is not the right way of doing it, enabling them. But though it is filtering it correctly, but we are not, it's a overkill. When it comes to performance, it consumes too much of memory, everything. So we have something called the DAX function, cross filter function, using which you can enable the bidirectional relationship temporarily. Like I said, the use relationship. Whenever you need money from you, just for a joke, okay, you need a money from your friend, you go and create a good relationship with him. And then once you borrow the money from him, and then what you do is, henceforth, I don't want to talk to him, because when I talk to him again, he will ask me the money which I borrowed from him, right? So similarly, there's some cross filter function. Using the cross filter function, you can temporarily enable the bidirectional relationship. Once you are done with the computation, in this case, the count, once you are done with that, the next step is, it automatically behind the scene, it disable it as, it reset it back to single. We don't have to manually do this. When it comes to software, you take any sort of manual operation is not preferred, right? So programmatically, you wanted to reset it. So I want to enable the bidirection between these two tables. I want to enable, but I won't do it programmatically. There is something called cross filter function. It is already 11 o'clock. What we will do is tomorrow night, we will continue with this one. Okay. And tomorrow, how many of you are available? Are you all available tomorrow? Because tomorrow night, you will be celebrating, right? New Year. Or else we will have it on this Monday. Even today, many of them dropped off. Can you please make it quiet? Say yes or no tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Nitesh, yes. How about others? Sumit, Deepak, majority vote. We'll go with majority. Deepak and Abhinaya. Tomorrow, are you available? Or Monday, is it okay? Monday, Sumit says Monday. Okay, how about others? Avinash, tomorrow is okay or Monday? Monday. Okay, Abhinaya, Monday. Okay, since majority is Monday, we'll carry it on Monday. Nothing is going to happen. Monday, we'll continue this one. Monday, what I will do is I will be covering the rest of the data model part. We will be completing it, the data modeling part. Okay, and then assignment I will give you. You work on it. And then what we will do is we will see the Wednesday, right? Upcoming, the next Wednesday or Thursday, we'll have one more session. We'll start with the data visualization. Okay, Thursday. And the next Saturday, Sunday, data visualization will finish it off. And then followed by the next weekend, right? What we will do is I just open the calendar quickly. I know it's already too late, and just now he's recovering. 8th and 9th. Yeah, so 8th, 7th, 8th will complete the data visualization, and probably 9th, 10th, 11th. So 11th and 13th, this is the plan. 11th and 13th will finish off the DAX also. Okay. We'll try to cover as many things, but anyhow, it is not a rush, but we'll be in a decent shape, because every week you have to attend the sessions, right? It'll be painful. We'll try to complete it. That doesn't mean we will fast track it. Okay, we'll see how fast we can do it. The faster we can, but in the meanwhile, I would advise you all to watch my previous batch videos. So this is what I said, the HR analytics. This is the one I'm going to give you the assignment. Okay, and here I have used, you can see the multiple relationships. See, look here, between these two tables, we have 3 inactive relationships, 1 active relationship. So in real-time scenario, we will be creating multiple relations between the tables. Okay. For that purpose, I came here. Again, design and all, right? You can do it your own. this kind of assignment. Let me see how many of you creating the stunning dashboard from your side, the design, everything. I will correct, I'll explain you as for the data visualization itself. So by second week of Jan, second weekend of the Jan, we are going to cover everything, almost everything. Okay, and third weekend, we will cover the SQL queries. Hope you have seen my status, WhatsApp chat, right? That is how they are asking questions. What is the difference between the inner join and intersect? That much level they're asking. And also, what is bubble sort? Bubble sort is, it's part of your data structure, right? Python and other programming language. That how you can, implement it in SQL Server. Why should I use bubble sort? Everything. So when you use order by I think it is using the bubble sort. Okay, guys, it's already too late, and a few of you are already sick. Just now you record. I'm going to wrap up the session. Before that, any questions so far? Okay, to conclude that, this Monday, instead of tomorrow, Monday, we will continue the same time, same meeting invite. And the agenda is same, okay, more or less same, okay. Okay, thanks for all your patience. I'm going to end the session. Now we'll upload the videos shortly, okay, bye. But, please bear with me, so tomorrow only our people can upload it. By tomorrow, by noon, it will be ready. The videos, everything, okay, fine.